I'll let them get their pictures done for you. We won't have a problem with that, don't worry. Honestly, I'm really not prepared. So first, I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and enjoying this lovely evening with all of us. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Zach Crow. I am Austin's best man. I had the privilege of living with him for 4 years in college, and we've had some adventures along the way. I was a little nervous about giving this speech today, but before the wedding I was talking to Austin, and he said if I did a good job today, he'd let me be the best man at his second wedding too, so but first I'd like to start by addressing our beautiful bride. Lindsey, you look like $1 million, honestly. I think the men in this room will acknowledge that it's a sad day for all single men, as another beauty has been taken off the market. And single ladies, I'm sure this day hasn't passed by without a ripple at all. So. Lindsey, since the moment I met you, I knew you were special. And not short bus special, but truly special. I can't imagine a better pair than you and Austin. You're smart, you're driven, you're passionate, and you deserve the best man you can find. Unfortunately, Jason Witten wasn't available, so I hired Austin to stand in for your place tonight. But let's move on. What can you say about a man who came from humble beginnings, is now quickly rising to the very top of his profession, based solely on intelligence, grit, willpower, and a push to move on where others might fail? A man who's beginning to distinguish himself amongst his peers, and where no one can say a bad word about it. But enough about me, I'm here to talk about Austin. I met Austin in the 6th grade. It was the first day of middle school. It was lunchtime, and I had forgotten my lunch in the refrigerator at school, or at home. Just as insurance, I brought $5 in my pocket, and the $5 had slipped out of my pocket in the first class period. So here I am without lunch, which is really difficult for a guy of my stature in the first grade. I went and sat down. I saw Austin and another friend of ours, Mark Metcalf, sitting at the table. Recognized him because we had a few classes before that. And I told him my sob story, and like a true friend would, he gave me $1.50 to go buy some popcorn chicken. Little did I know he'd be charging me 15% interest over the next 11 years for a total of $687, like a true finance major would. I'll get that to you soon. I can honestly say that since I've known Austin in the 6th grade, no one has ever questioned his intelligence. Hell, no one's even ever mentioned it. It's evident that he's a truly passionate person and maintains an entrepreneurial spirit given his most recent successes. I was worried about Austin going through college as he's kind of a slow starter, but from what I hear, he's a fast finisher. I remember one of the first times we hung out. We were 13 years old. Austin's mom gave us $20 to go to the local Mexican restaurant, La Maria. And me and Austin felt really cool. We were at a restaurant by ourselves, and the waitress kept asking us if we wanted free refills on our soda. Naturally, we said yes, 13, hyped up on sugar. Little did we know when we got our bill, it was $19.77 as she charged us for 3 drinks each, which forced us to leave a 23-cent tip. This is the day I found out Austin could run faster than I could. I remember another time we were back at the Hive, which is what we called our house in college. A couple of our friends were there. I guess Mitt Romney had been on the TV, but I looked at Austin and I said, Austin, how many women do you think a man can marry? And he looks at me and instantly said, 16. I said, 16 women? Why do you say that? And he goes, were you not even listening to the father earlier? 4 richer, 4 better, 4 worse, 4 poor. 16. There are countless stories I'd love to stand up here and spill to the world, but I'll quickly touch on 2 of my favorites. The first one's Ring Dance 2012. Some of our friends are familiar with that. As most of our college friends now know, please don't give Austin anything to drink that has any cinnamon flavor in it. We were enjoying the dance, and I was with my date, and I received a stress call. Northeast bathroom, stall number 4, from Austin. I abandoned my date and rushed to the bathroom and kicked open the stall to see Austin sitting there in distress. I quickly hoisted him up, tossed him over my shoulder, and escorted him back to the party bus. And I've never heard Austin say, "I love you, man," more than that night. Next is your bachelor party. I know they say don't ask, don't tell, so I won't. I'll just give a quick cheers to Justin's belt and leave the rest to the imagination. Enough about Austin. I'd like to take a serious second to thank Mr. and Mrs. Wells for hosting such a great wedding and reception. And I'd like to personally thank Lindsey's sister Lauren for all the help and hard work she's put into making this a very special night for both Austin and Lindsey. And if you would give me a couple seconds to join me in giving them a quick hand. Before I end my rant, sorry I'm taking so long, there's a couple of pointers, pieces of advice, and rules that I'd like you guys to listen and follow to. Austin, first things first. Set the rules. Set the ground rules. Establish who the boss is. And listen to everything Lindsey says. Second piece of advice is please never yell at each other unless the house is on fire. 3, it's better to ask for forgiveness than to beg for permission. Number 4, never eat all of Lindsey's enchiladas in one night. Number 5, my dad used to always tell me it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. Austin, know that you have married Mrs. Wright. Little did you know her first name is Always. Also, if your credit card gets stolen, please don't call in and report it, as the thief is probably spending less money than Lindsey would. So. Second to last, the best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. So get that out of the way. And the last one is always remember that marriage is a 3-ring circus. First it's the engagement ring, second it's the wedding ring, and then it's supper ring. Joking aside, I'm honored to be here today as Austin's best man. Austin, some dude on the internet once said that best friends are brothers that God forgot to give you. And I am your brother. We've been through so much, and I hope that we go through so much more together. You're incredibly lucky. You have a girl who loves you and who deserves to have a good husband. Thank God you married her before she found one. But my final duty tonight is my favorite, and that is to pose a toast to the newlyweds. Ladies and gents, it's been a great audience. If you would, please join me in raising your glasses. I would wish you guys the best of luck, but I know you won't need it. Never allow unhappiness to breed, because in the end, love is all you will need. Cheers. Let's dance.